everyone? Another video here. Got different stuff on deck today. I know we haven't seen you guys since Saturday. Yeah, I put that video out right away. Game 7 stuff and all that. We're definitely going to go over it. Movie review, yeah, for How You Train Your Dragon. Then to cap it off, kind of just some NBA news that's already happened, trades. Yeah, draft was Wednesday, so we'll probably do like our talk about the draft on Thursday when we know the results already, and not gonna do a mock. So sorry about that, guys. Kind of like it's kind of hard to do an NBA mock draft too. I know it's less stuff, but it's also like clear cut, you know. For like the first 3 picks, you kind of know Cooper Flag's going, then that Ace Bailey's going somewhere, and then who's the third one? I know he went to Rutgers. I just can't think of his name. But I know like they're the pretty much clear cut 3. But yeah, anyways, we got kind of cool that you got to go see it, right? It was on your list for probably a week, maybe a week and a half. Had some just a little hiccup and stuff, so now you're kind of like behind on your movies we were talking about. So you got like 3 this week we were saying. Yeah, so definitely movie reviews if you guys like that. Come to this channel. But without further ado, you might as well hop into it, my friend.
So basically, this is a remake of the original movie. So it's pretty much follows the storyline like the same story like it's like the original, but the live action remade sense.
Did it make it like a little bit better? Yeah, but it was like the same exact storyline, or no? Yeah. Cool. That's kind of, or I don't know how like that. Like it was like everything kind of happened the same, or it was still like a little bit different, but like the story was the same. Okay. But not much. Was Toothless still funny? Flying around and stuff, you know. That was my favorite one in that movie when I saw it. I want to see it too, just to see like the difference in it. Same with Lilo and Stitch. I haven't seen that yet. Definitely want to. I feel like some of those you just gotta see, you know. Still a good movie for the first one, getting back into it though. Yeah. Just wasn't one of your best ones of the list that we made to go see. Yeah, I'm sure that Superman, Fantastic Four will top it in the charts. Did we put How to Train Your Dragon on that list or no? Since you were already going to see it. Yeah, I don't think we did. Nah. We'll have to rank that list though for you guys after July. We'll have to remember to rank the one last month previous while doing the new one. Pretty good. What would you rate it? 8.5? 8.5? Not bad. So like middle of the pack for you? Not the best, not the worst. Fun time. Getting out with friends and stuff. Nice. Dylan went, right? Nice. Make sure you didn't just go with Teresa and be like going with your friends. Like hell. But yeah, that's probably a cool movie. Let us know if you guys seen it. I haven't yet. What else about it? I'm trying to think. Is there any like funny parts on it? Yeah. Basically the whole movie. Nice. Was it busy, or was it like you? I know it's kind of like after the Father's Day crowd and stuff. So. No. Yeah, but like we were talking about here, like our local mall is doing a little construction on the movie theater right now, so probably not a lot of people be going there right now. With they can just go down to Movie Tavern for right now. But yeah, that sounds. What do we got on next? In the next movie, might as well throw in all the movie stuff then right now before we switch to NBA.
That's where I see 28 years later.
Yep, and that's Thursday. Should have a review coming out for that on Thursday.
Friday's F1.
That's about it right now. So yeah, if we don't get that video on Thursday, expect 28 is it years? Yeah, 28 years later on Saturday, and then F1 would be on Tuesday. Just kind of depends how much we can work through when we're hanging out and how much editing we can get done. So that's TBD on the timing, but it's kind of our week schedule going into this week, and we know you guys will see that. And we're gonna take a short break, and you guys will see us for NBA if Jay doesn't have anything left on the movies. Yeah, so we'll see you guys for NBA talk and Game 7 talk. BRB. Alright, let's talk about Game 7 now. Because that was a crazy game. Kind of unfortunate. Yeah, he was cooking. I think he was going to be on to a 40-point game if he didn't get injured. So. Yeah, that damn Achilles injury, happened I think they said 4 times in this year's playoffs, which is crazy. It was the same injury that Tatum had and Damian Lillard in the playoffs. So horrible. Definitely sucks because not sure about the pain. I've never torn my Achilles. I'm sure it is painful, but those tears I think that he was crying for that game was because he knows he just worked all of basically his whole life to get to that moment. Game 7, biggest stage, and you're robbed from playing it. I'm sure it still hurt. Some of those tears might have been from pain, but I'm sure he was more upset. I think it definitely changed the outcome of the game too. Made it to Game 7, and Game 7 was good until the fourth quarter. You could see the Pacers wanted to win it for him. They just couldn't without him, And sucks that we didn't get to see what could have happened if Haliburton played. For all we know, the Pacers could have still lost, right? So we'll never know. That's the thing that sucks. Injuries always suck, no matter who it is, what team it is. It could be your team that you despise the most, but you never want to see another guy get hurt. So it is what it is, though. You can't change them. They're a part of sports. We all know that. Hats off to the Thunder for winning. You can't say that the injury was their only reason that they won. They made it to Game 7 just as much as the Pacers did. So it's just unfortunate that's the way that they had to win, but can't count one game for the reason why they won the whole thing. They looked good throughout the whole postseason. So. They definitely got a squad going down there, huh? Kind of nerve-wracking down there. They're winning it and they're young. That's the scary part, is they can be a little dynasty for a little bit if no one else steps in the way. Which LeBron's old. It's gonna have to be on the feet of Luka and someone else. If they would have to sign someone else. Jokic always could, obviously. Jokic is crazy. Curry can never count him out. When he's on, he's on. He could be any team. And then obviously the East, you never know. I still have high hopes on the Knicks. Giannis, who knows what's gonna happen with him. The Rockets, they just got some people we're going to talk about. But yeah, we don't want to dive too much into the next year yet because we have that segment coming up soon right now. But yeah, one of the better NBA Finals, I say, in the past couple of years at least. Went to Game 7. I honestly thought it might have been a 5 to maybe even 4-game series with the way that the Thunder were matched up with the Pacers, but Pacers were underdogs all year, so hats off to them too making it, but I'm just going to finish.
Maybe that's
tough. I don't know how long Halliburton's going to be out. I know they said Tatum's probably out until like November, December. So Halliburton could be till January, February. That's just tough. Not Elmsmore. I know we said it, but yeah, injuries suck. So how about we switch the mood to a little bit lighter in the NBA and talk about all the stuff that's been going on. Yeah. I believe it was for a lot of picks. I think 5 second-rounders, the number 10th pick, right? And then Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks, I believe, was the haul that they got. Nah, I think the Rockets definitely lost the trade, but Jalen Green needs to prove something, you know. Their Suns have a lot of shooting guards now, so a little interesting. Not sure how that's going to fit with them or anything, and KD's old, so weird trade. Can't tell you who won it. Yeah, that just happened, right? Yesterday, got traded for, if I believe it was Simons, right? From the Trailblazers. I think the Celtics won that trade, and I read also that they're going to be very active in the offseason, so I'm wondering what that means. If that means, like, Porzingis is gone, NBA Finals MVP Jaylen Brown is gone. I don't know. I know there's one more that just happened today. It, like, just happened right when I was on the way here. Oh, yeah, C.J. McCollum got traded for Jordan Poole. Little weird trade there. Can't tell you who won that one. I think that was one of the more weird trades. They're almost the same identical player, but Jordan Poole is younger, so going to have to go with the Pelicans winning that one. And then that's it for the trades. But there's a lot of upcoming trades that I have my eyes set towards. Like, personally, I think Giannis is going to get traded. I'm not sure to where, but I do think it's going to happen. Oh, and Desmond Bane. Sorry. I don't think we talked about that one ever. Desmond Bane got traded to the Magic. That I think we were waiting for the NBA season to end, right? Apologize about that. Had to just throw that in randomly. But, yeah, going back, Giannis, do you think he's going to get traded? Or do you think he's staying put? Yeah. No. So maybe like Knicks, Heat, probably like a big market. Yeah. And there was another guy that was a little unhappy, wasn't there? Who was it? Do you remember? It was kind of a superstar. Or was it Durant? Am I just thinking of Durant? Maybe it was him. Let us know. We could be missing out on one of those big trades that needs to go down still. But I know Giannis is definitely the one that everyone's eyeing because I know he's a free agent, I believe, next year too. So he could sign wherever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Dodgers owner. Don't know his name, even though he's a billionaire. I'm not sure who it is. So he might have like a part ownership in him. That could be something, you know. I think like I don't know who the actual owner is. Well, we can look it up. But yeah, it wouldn't shock me because like people, famous people everywhere have part ownerships. You know, like Magic Johnson does, Alex Rodriguez does. Who? Yep. Yeah. There's like a lot of people. Can't name them all. There's just so many. Mark Cuban did. One of the more notable ones. You want to give me like one bold thing you think's gonna happen in the NBA season this year? Like it could be a trade, someone winning the championship if you really think so, or LeBron, or trade. I don't know, anything, whatever you think of. He might get traded. You think they're gonna go for the young group, or you think like why do you think like you think the Lakers are gonna be bad, or you think they're gonna like find a way just to build around Luka?
I think he might finish his final year as a Laker.
Oh, okay.
Maybe either retire or get traded, and maybe play for that season and then retire.
With his his last son really quick. I know his other son's going to college this year too, right? So, and then do you think the Lakers have a chance at championship or not? You're not sure. Kind of early to know, right? Yeah. We'll leave that question off. My big bold prediction is I think the Mavericks are going to finish as a top 3 team in the West. I think they're going to get Cooper Flag. I think that Anthony Davis trade is going to show that it was a good trade and it's going to work out. And obviously Kyrie Irving's Kyrie Irving. So I think that it's going to prove that maybe the Lakers maybe did lose that trade even though they got Luka. So that's just my bold prediction. You guys can let us know one that you guys have in the comments. Yep, we'll cover that on Thursday, and when free agency starts, you guys can expect updates with signings, trades. Might be in a short, if there's only like 1 or 2 signings that day, there's no reason to put it in a movie review video, so we would just make a short for that. And I'm not even sure if there's any good free agents anyways. There might be a couple, but I know like LeBron's staying put for right now. All the big guys are like Curry, they're all on their deals right now, so I know next year's supposed to get interesting. I know Jokic is a free agent if he doesn't get signed, and Giannis. So, but we even just brought up CJ McCollum and Jordan Poole. So any trade or signing we see, we're gonna talk about. Just maybe might depends on the day. I know it starts in sometime in July is free agency, right? Yeah, and that might be it for the NBA part. You got anything else? Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna. It's just streaming. You think so? Like NBA TV. Okay. That's not too bad. Guess we'll have to worry about it when the time comes, right? Football season first. And just the off season's gonna be on ESPN, so we're good there. But yeah, we got our movie reviews coming out soon. Not gonna give you guys the date because we don't know. Yeah, I'll see you guys on our next one. Peace.